Question: should I be celebrating this step, passing the first amendment to the General Budget Law for 2023 to 2025, or be frustrated? My simple mind wants to know this is a major breakthrough emo. It is what Sidoni wanted, and he made sure it happened today. That's why he had those meetings Friday night. Emo House of Representatives votes on the draft law amendment. We've been waiting for this. Quote, the House of Representatives voted today, Sunday, February 2, 2025 on the draft law amending the first budget law. With attendance of 176 representatives. That tells us they have a quorum. That's powerful. They look like they indeed had the vote. This is an important step to reconnect the region to global markets. That's internationalism. That's big, obviously big change is coming. El Sidoni, Parliament's approval of the budget amendment confirms political stability, and we call for starting it immediately. President Trump has now taken on the issues involving Iraq. This is a very good for us investors, as we all know the value of the dinar has been greatly suppressed due to corruption and stalling. Yes, we all know, and so does the CBI, that this needs adjustment. The adjustment is coming, but it will take political willpower to do it. What did we need for the monetary reform to realize its new exchange rate? What do we need in order for the new exchange rate to come out? Article quote: our message at the United Nations is very clear. The message is Iraq is now stable and secure. We wish this country all the best and prosperity and all that is good and beneficiary for this country and the people of this ancient country. You know darn well they're about to release a new exchange rate. You want money, don't you? This is amazing. My passion for this is all the way through the whole time. I haven't deviated for 15 years. I believe in my investments and I stick with them when I believe in something. I don't get involved in things I don't believe in. I try to help as best as I possibly can. That's my nature. This is not good news. Well-known Iraqi economist Nabil Jafar al-Masoumi has warned that U.S. pressure to lower oil prices could lead to a devaluation of the Iraqi dinar. He explained in a Facebook post that U.S. President Donald Trump has pushed for Saudi Arabia and OPEC to lower oil prices. This move is intended to make energy more affordable and accelerate the end to the Russia-Ukraine war. As a result, OPEC Plus is expected to end production cuts of 4.65 million barrels within the next few weeks. This decision will likely cause oil prices to drop. A drop in oil prices to $60 per barrel would create serious financial challenges. If oil prices fall further to $50 per barrel, Iraq may have no choice but to devalue its currency. Stay tuned and stay positive. To answer your questions, yes, there is a new currency. They have new security features. No, we don't have to rush down and swap those currencies out for this new currency. They're going to run side by side. The Middle East bank owner contacts were willing to talk to us and tell us we see those low notes in those January article pictures. Yeah, they're using the 30 notes. We asked why are they using the 30 notes, why don't they show them the real lower notes? They said because the real lower notes are going to look like the ones they got now. What? Yeah, they're just going to drop the zeros, the colors and the shape will still be the same. The only one that will be different will probably be the 25. It will be smaller and it'll be a 20. It's hard to get information, but what little bit we've got is just so encouraging. When a currency is in a basket of currencies, as in IMF, World Bank, a currency can only deviate 2% up or down in a 90-day period. Go to the website and look it up. Plus, it has been stated in plain English, numerous times, by the CBI, that the old and new currency will coexist for 10 years. When the dinar goes on the forex, you can exchange at any time you wish, wait as long as you wish, until the currency you hold is cancelled, which will be 10 years, capiche? Al-Sudani opens the 48th session of the Baghdad International Fair. The event is underway with 20 countries and up to 1,000. Iraq is looking for the international and Arab investors to come into Iraq, all of which are looking for doing business with assurances they can invest in a secure and stable economic environment. It has been openly stated they have that and will continue with the support of the international community, noted by the United Nations directly this week. This is very good to see. Iraqi Parliament approves First Amendment to General Budget Law for 2023 to 2025 Article 2, after approving the budget amendment. Sheikh Abdullah announces containing the problem of Kurdistan oil and employees' salaries. Quote, Abdullah stressed that there is no longer any obstacle to resuming oil exports. Yesterday's Parliament session witnessed a vote on the First Amendment to the budget law, but parliamentarians confirmed that the legal quorum was not complete, which sparked widespread controversy over the legitimacy of the legislative procedures followed. In a statement, the Front of Representatives of the Centre and the South confirmed that the vote took place in the absence of the legal quorum, which constitutes a clear constitutional violation. It explained that resorting to the federal court today comes to ensure transparency and integrity in the legislative process, based on the Constitution and applicable laws. For their part, legal experts explained that the federal court will review the evidence submitted by the Finance Committee and the rest of the objecting representatives, and if it is confirmed that the quorum is not complete, the First Amendment to the budget may be cancelled, to be returned to Parliament for a sound legal vote. Political and economic circles are awaiting the decision of the federal court, which will be decisive in determining the constitutional path of this amendment, and its impact on the future of the general budget. Regarding this file, the Parliamentary Finance Committee filed an appeal with the federal court against passing the First Amendment to the budget law, amid confirmations that the legal quorum was not complete during the session. Committee member, MP Hussein al-Sabri, explained in a statement to Al-Maluma agency that their withdrawal from the session to vote on the budget amendment came with the aim of breaking the quorum, stressing that they are continuing to challenge its convening due to their conviction that the legal quorum is not available. He pointed out that amending Article 12 without reviewing Article 14 of the federal budget law relates to the mechanism for managing oil revenues in the Kurdistan region and stipulates that all oil revenues from the region, whether exported or sold locally, shall be deposited in a special account affiliated with the Federal Ministry of Finance without any deductions, constitutes an injustice to the central and southern governorates, stressing the need to review Article 14 to ensure justice and fairness for the residents of these areas. He also stressed the importance of studying Article 12 more carefully to ensure the achievement of its desired goals, adding that there are large financial obligations owed by the Kurdistan regional government that have not yet been settled, which requires comprehensive treatment that guarantees the rights of all parties in a